A good afternoon, Twitch TV, and hello to everybody out there in live stream land. You may have heard a little bit of Skype calling.
It's true. That was a little bit of a spoiler.
It was a little bit of a
for what's to
spoiler.
come.
We do. So welcome to our Tuesday Developer Playtest here on Twitch TV. My name is Andy Belford. I am the community manager here at Waystone Games. And joining me today is Alex Gasty Hetu, back from his long sojourn to the Pacific Northwest, right?
Yep.
Did you bring back any like flannel or lumber or anything like that?
I brought back some rocks.
Some rocks?
Some rocks.
Okay.
So that's close.
That's close.
It's similar.
It's kind of naturey woodsman. Did you like get a tattoo or anything while you were away or?
No, nothing that extreme.
Nothing.
But
not yet.
You know, it was very relaxing, which was good.
Awesome.
Came back recharged. So.
Well, and you were even answering posts while on vacation. This guy can't pull him away for even a minute. So, Gasty, by the way, is our leads, player systems designer? Is that right? Lead player systems designer here at Waystone, meaning he makes the things what make you work. I think that was
a good sentence.
Is that a good sentence? It's those years of working on Warhammer. I really can't help it. So, anyway, today Gasty's gonna be playing. Who are you gonna be playing for us today, Gasty?
Either Freya or Moya in jungle, probably.
Freya or Moya in jungle, and you guys have got a very special team comp. You're gonna try and obviously we don't have like a set meta or anything, but you guys are gonna try a different team comp up today. Is that right?
We are. It's why we're on Skype, because this particular comp is going to require a little bit more coordination than usual. So.
Okay, and by the way, joining us on Skype today is Hunter Howe, Richard Fernandez, Doctor. Who the hell is Doctor Awesome? Scott Town. Okay, and then Dibs. Dibs is going to be joining us on Skype today. So say hi, Skype guys.
Hello.
Ahoy, everybody.
What's up?
There we go.
Good.
And Biol will cough in your ear probably, so it's okay. So anyways, all right. So let's get this thing going here. Then I'm going to go ahead and swap it over to the game cam, and we can get rolling. So you guys are doing a particularly challenging thing. So just to cover it really quickly, guys, in case you weren't aware, we do not have a test this week. So this is going to be the only playtest we're going to have this week. Tomorrow we're going to be doing our community catch-up. You okay there?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You're working on it?
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. Got to
Go.
get yourself
Now
all
we're
set
good.
up. Alrighty, so maybe people saying some Freya.
Let's go.
Andy got that wah. One of these days I'll wear my wah shirt in here. So that is true. So no test this weekend, Kovutali. That being said, we do have a test the next weekend, and not only is it going to be a test, it's going to be 2 days of testing. So on Friday the 12th, I believe it is, we're going to be testing from 12 to 9.
Yep.
And then on Saturday the 13th, we're going to be testing from 12 to 9. It's going to be super outstanding special, lots of fun. We will be live streaming all day on Friday, and then you'll be able to tune into Twitch throughout the day on Saturday as Mr. Ramey and I live stream the game. And what the heck's going on over here? Oh, hold on. We need to add the game. Kind of a black screen. There we go. There we go. That's better.
Enter the Dawn Gate. Enter the stream. All right.
Enter the Dawn Gate.
All right.
All right, Beal, start it up.
Fire it up.
All right, time to play this guy I don't play.
So
No, it's good. I like it.
let's see.
Oh boy,
We have not
not my strong suit.
remember.
So what is
Minimal
the
derp.
what is the strategy we're going with today, guys?
So
Are we
we're
getting
gonna be
ghosted? Are we
doing
getting ghosted?
a triple jungle strat with 2 subtle lanes. It's something we've
Okay.
done before to good success. So we're trying it again, but it requires a lot of coordination to kind of protect the subtle lanes. I think I'm gonna have to do this.
Kind Kong, what time is it where we're at? Well, it's actually 1:30 or 1:40 in the afternoon here. We are Pacific time. We're located in Redwood City, California, right outside of San Francisco.
So this is gonna be tricky.
It is. So we have 0 tacticians.
The way this is gonna work is basically I'm gonna have to try to live in the enemy jungle. So
Okay.
It'll be certainly risky for me.
Now that's interesting that you're putting you out there and not one of the other hunters out there who can actually benefit from the sustain provided by Hunter.
It's true. So my goal is to sustain off of Spirit Well workers.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Hunger, which will give me a pretty good amount of sustain,
Uh-huh.
especially if I use my dash through like 4 or 5 workers at a time. That'll give me a pretty big boost.
Okay.
So I'm actually probably not going to be doing too much of clearing enemy camps. I'm mostly going to be trying to constantly assault their spirit wells.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, to the guys on the Skype call, since this is kind of a different team comp than we've seen on the stream before, it looks like it's going to be pretty challenging, especially given who you're up against. If you guys win, all you got to do is win.
All we got to do is win.
We're going to give out a 200 use key. All right, so we'll give out a multi-use key with 200 beta invites on it. Here on the stream. It'll be in the video after the chat. So all you guys at home watching on the Twitch TVs, cheer these guys on as they try their crazy triple jungle strat.
The enemy team's either running 1 or 2 junglers. It's hard to tell currently.
They can probably press tab and see. So you are starting off with the Vanquish.
Oh, I mean, so they have a Predator. I'm not sure if their Predator is in jungle or in lane. It's most likely in lane, so it's most likely they only have 1 jungler.
That's
which
true.
would be preferable. If they have 2 junglers, it's going to be a little bit more tricky for me.
Yep. Although it is, you know, kind of a nice thing that with Predator you can actually, you have that flexibility. You can kind of go back and forth between lane and jungle, depending if you're really good at reading the situation.
Yeah, no problem. Take the blue.
Okie dokie.
There's their Moya here. I'm not sure if she warded our orange or not.
Is she starting green? That could ruin everything.
I'm afraid of getting pincered here. They have a Grumbles.
There's a Grumbles in that bush.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Think it'd be safer if I start green or start
So
orange?
I think they know I'm planning on doing this. I might want to revert it and start orange.
Yeah, they are.
They're orange.
I'm pretty sure they're aware of it.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that actually. I think.
Ghosters.
Mm-hmm.
So should I start
Time.
orange up there so you can get green after you get their orange?
No, Gasty is starting on their side. You guys start on our side.
Right. So should I get our orange when he goes to get their orange so that he can get green right after?
No, I think you can start at green.
Okay.
Make sure, Rich, you're gonna need to help Gasty.
Yeah, I
Did
should
you
be
guys
fine by
start
myself.
start Stagger on Volek? Do you think he needs the Vanquish?
You know, probably not. I don't feel like. I think he'd do more than enough damage.
I'm sorry, I know you started so far away from my lane.
Oh, you help?
Looks like they're in some trouble.
Should be alright. You want to fight this, Richard?
Rich, I know you're on Skype. Actually, let me share that with you, Hunter.
So it looks as though Gasty is setting up to steal this this red buff right now, which more than likely he will get. He did get that. So already denying the enemy jungle of their oh so precious buffs at level 1.
Just gonna leech this 1 minion.
So this is a fairly aggressive strategy that they're going with, and there's a lot of risk involved right now because they're using a single lane for both lanes. So something like this does require you to have a very competent laning player. So people who are playing either, since we have both Gladiator on this team, they need to be very good farmers and very focused, and also have great map awareness, especially given the fact that they are kind of without backup direct backup in lane.
Where's bottom?
Bad.
Is bottom coming for me? Yes.
Oh shit, yeah.
I need heads up on that.
Sorry, I wasn't watching. I was kind of tunneling on farm, like.
I should be alright.
Remember, guys, if you're watching, if you're not following the channel, please toss us a follow. You can be notified whenever we go live. Also, if the team that's currently playing right now, so this is Gasty, one of our developers playing, wins the game, we're going to be giving out a 200 use beta key here at the end of the stream.
We might be able to jump on this kill if he comes over.
I'm gonna come follow.
My niece is missing. Okay, she's back.
So Gasty, how's the lane breakdown working right now?
It's going all right down here. We have numbers. We can go on this.
Okay.
Come with me, Scott.
Sure.
Give me cover so I can clear out these workers.
So you can see the two junglers converging on that lane, basically providing a lot of good harass and
No
effectively.
good, I'm dead. Cut me off.
Did they counter jungle our middle?
I assume when you started there, didn't you say you were starting blue? You asked.
Yeah, you started
Yeah,
there.
I did.
It doesn't spawn until 7 minutes. 5-minute respawn timer. I don't know if I can do this. No. Oh shit. That was unfortunate timing.
So Gasty was risking going for the money pigs there, which are jungle creep that have a significant amount more health and damage that they deal. However, the reward that you get for that risk was also significantly more. A very large amount of Vim, which is our currency, and also XP. However, Pluto was aware that he was in the vicinity and correctly surmised that he would be going for the jungle pigs, and was able to basically take him out there.
Come cut off through here, Scott.
Yep. I'm gonna try and be unseen.
He has his ult, so
Wow.
should be able to take him.
Jeez. Okay, I got 3 on top. There are ceruleans up here.
I am here as well.
An enemy
Got
has
it.
been slain.
That frees me to kill these.
Oh yeah, and you're gonna get a lot of extra off of that, aren't you?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yep.
There's 4
Just look
top.
up.
4 of them. You guys can do a lot bot.
I need to start saving energy though because I'll need it to escape. I won't be able to kill them too fast.
So one of the changes we had in the last patch is actually that Gasty, as a predator, gets bonus Vim for every spirit well worker kill. So this definitely helps him out as far as his farming goes, which he's at a little bit of a slight disadvantage with 3 hunters.
Under attack.
Or, I'm sorry, 3 junglers right now in game.
Ally has
Okay,
been slain.
well, I've got Dove up top.
You want me to?
Like, all of top lane is in top, so what's going on bot? Sorry,
well,
I mean all of them are in top.
the wells aren't available yet, and all I can really do is shove this turret, or this binding rather.
Your binding
Good
is
escape.
under attack.
There's 3 bot now.
Oh, they're gonna try and get this well here.
Your spirit
Okay, I'm coming to that. But my ultimate's now.
They're coming for this, I believe, potentially.
Okay.
I'm gonna go help intercept top.
Your spirit well is under attack. Your
I'm
spirit
coming.
well is
Almost
under
there.
attack.
I'm not 6 yet, so this is gonna be tricky.
Me neither.
Oh geez, I couldn't even do a knockup. That is
I'm
so
here.
much damage. Now they're gone.
I'm gonna grab a blue. They might try to dive you, Dibs. Be careful while I clear out this jungle real quick. Then
Oh,
I'll
you're taking our
swing
blue.
by.
Not enough jungle for the 3 of us.
Everyone
Once
just so
I-
we
once
get an
I
opportunity to
Get level 6, I'll be able to live in their jungle more.
Alright, top's complete missing. Oh, they're looking for our mind again.
Oh, God damn it.
An ally has been slain. Your spirit well
I
Make
can't
sure that
stop.
our wards are in our own jungle entrance paths,
is under attack.
so we don't run into them.
Oops.
Your spirit well is under attack. Enemy is relentless.
Oh.
Those 2 are getting too far ahead, and we can't keep feeding them kills.
Yeah, we basically are gonna have to let them take the mine. We're just gonna keep giving them opportunity,
I'm
otherwise.
still farming relatively well bot.
Your spirit
So,
well
I
is
mean,
under attack. Your binding is under attack.
Oof, and they went for a double pride early. That's actually a lot of magic damage. Triple pride.
Spirit well
They mostly
is under
physical.
attack.
Looks like it.
Enemy captured
Except
your
for Dale.
spirit well.
So it looks like they are countering your triple jungle with a double jungle build or strategy. Is that correct?
They were doing it in the lane. They've got this really hard CC lane
They're
to run.
just doing a good job of. They have better vision than we do.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been doing a good job keeping our wards up, so they've been able to be quicker to intercept these kind of small fights as we attempt to cross into their jungle.
Your binding is under attack.
We just need to get our people with ultimates. Is everyone 6 yet?
No, I'm not.
Just got it.
I need to get. I'm gonna see if we can get this orange can here.
Okay, they've already killed the parasite once.
Yeah, we need to be really careful. They're very strong right now.
Ah man, okay, he's coming for me now. I'm not even able to get to this camp.
Well, most important thing is not to die at this point.
I don't think that's an option. I'm toast.
Enemy killing spree.
He's just as mobile as me, so I can't get away from him.
If we could take a quick look at the scoreboard while you're backing there. So it looks like Buell is doing fairly well at CS right now, staying just ahead of Death via Zombie, who is against him on Nissa. Keep in mind that he's Death via Zombie is doing that with a support, or I'm sorry, with a tactician in lane with him, and Buell is all by his lonesome.
I'm just gonna get toasted. Jeez.
Yeah, you can't try to poke like when he has his ult up.
Let's see if I can steal this camp before they kill me again. Really need to hit 6.
Right now, number 1 feeder is doing a really good job of zoning Gasty out from defending his binding, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's no way I can go in there with 1v3.
Yep.
I want to soak this lane experience as soon as...
Buell, you should probably get out. They're gonna send someone to dive you. Okay.
Make sure you guys drop your wards.
I
They're
put
all in
mine.
the center jungle. Don't go in there, Scott. Just immediately abandon that middle jungle.
Yep, I'm out. Really need to find another camp. I just kind of lead some XP off of mid lane
Watch out of that.
or bottom lane. So I'm just not gonna hit it. Buell.
Ah, I'm toast again.
Is your ward up?
It's in. I had it at the parasite.
Coming for me now.
They're gonna go for the bottom wall.
They both bottom. Might be able to take this.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
I'm not even gonna bother going down there. There's no way.
Unfortunate time for that.
Did you crash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually something we were encountering. So last week we did have a new build go that had a little bit more crashes. One of the
pool. No.
Yeah, one of the good things about Dawngate though is you can get back into those games pretty darn quickly, as you're about to see. You actually just
I
showed
would have been
your,
able to take that spirit well too.
you just showed your email to the entire world, by the way.
Whatever.
Whatever. Okay. All right, here we go. Back into the game.
Your binding has been destroyed.
Alright, well I hit 6, so I might actually be able to help in the fight.
I would have been able to have that too.
Binding has been destroyed. Enemy has been shut down.
Green Horizons, do we have any top tier mobile players
There
involved in
we
testing?
go.
We have several top tier players actually on the development team.
In this game, actually.
In this game,
there
actually,
are
yeah.
several challenger tier players in this game right now.
Yes. We also, like in the test itself, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of well-known, like League of Legends players and whatnot in the test right now. So, you know, the main thing we're looking for in testers though is being passionate about MOBAs. I mean, a high skill is great, but you know they're not the only people who play the game. So, looking for feedback from all sorts of
Capture the
folks.
spirit well.
Do we know when Parasite is up?
It's up right now. Well, assuming they haven't-
get a ward on it.
I can word in just a sec.
I want to try to stop them from taking bot. No, I can't do it. Oh, they already have Parasite. They already have it.
Your binding has been destroyed.
Do we know when they got it?
So right now, it does appear the Gasty's team is significantly behind in farm at the moment. So they do
Yeah,
need
it
to.
was really too bad because I would have been in a full level up and with that spirit well if I didn't crash right there.
Mhm.
That's the worst opportunity.
Your binding is under attack.
Guys,
Oh god.
we're not planning on bringing the servers online today. No.
Go away, Pluto. Go away, Pluto. No one likes you. Pluto's taking my blue. Oh god, everybody's here. Aha! Oh, well, blue is ultimate.
Your binding is
You might have to give up that tower to 45. I'm coming up in the spirit well first.
Oh. They're coming out of the walls, man.
your team has captured the spirit well.
Number one feeder.
Has been slain. Your binding has been destroyed.
Run, Vex. You're gonna die.
An ally has been slain.
Truth.
You have slain an enemy.
Hey guys, I do see your questions in chat, and after the game, we will be sure to take some of your questions. For right now, though, because they're talking on Skype, I'm trying not to talk too terribly loud. You just press buttons.
Yeah, I lost screen focus for a second.
It's all right.
I need to go wipe out that bottom well. Get those delicious workers.
Planet Potty 12. How do
Somebody should
people?
try to grab middle as well?
The folks you see playing in the playtest all actually worked for Waystone Games. They're all people who are developers on the game.
Pluto, go away. You took him away from my ultimate.
I should go get this free.
Oh, he just barely got out.
Your team has captured a spirit well. An enemy has been shut down.
Alright. It's Buell time. Buell o'clock.
The old clock.
I like Beal Clock. Beal
I'm gonna
Clock's
grab this well and
incredible.
then I'm gonna meet up with you guys. Is Parasite up
No.
soon? Is that why they were posturing or did they get it?
No, they did not get it at this point, but it's out up for another few minutes.
Okay. We should try to contest that one if we can.
Remember, folks, if Gasty's team wins, we're doing a
Focus the
200
cal,
use
focus the
beta
cal.
key.
Your binding is
Fuck.
under attack.
Oh, excuse my language, sorry.
Coming. we can actually cut off that Amaranth.
Oh no, the guys in this room have never heard the F word before, Dan.
Well, that wasn't me. Hey, don't blame
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry, Hunter.
Yes.
Fuel.
Oh,
That wasn't me.
It's Buell.
Whatever, you all sound the
Third
same
time's
to
the
me.
charm, right?
Stay still. Make sure you kill him. There we go.
There we go.
Ooh, there you go.
Let's push up this. Push bottom.
Alright, I'm gonna go back and stop that push.
Yeah, one person needs to stop that push. We can just tank
You-
this up. Never mind.
Yeah.
Bros.
Sorry, I was really low,
Dude party.
and our base is kind of getting wrecked.
So you place your wards in our inner jungle so that we can make sure we control our own buffs.
Yeah, I will. They got glories for days. If you're physical damage, make sure you buy some pen.
Hey Dibs, Marshmallow Hawk wants to know, why do you never play Dibs?
I never get the chance to. Every time I get on stream, it's like
Oh, you missed his
Moxie is
Pluto, big
just
bad.
ghosting my stream, and I gotta play Fenmore and carry. I love playing Dibs. I wish I could play Dibs every game.
You've actually played Dibs on stream one time.
Yeah, I did, of course.
I think it was actually your first time playing on stream you played Dibs.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Would be appropriate.
let's see. Gives me just... Oh, Parasite just came up.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
Converge on it.
On my way.
On my way too.
This is warded right
I don't think
here.
we can wait in time. Is Voltic coming?
Nah, we're not going to be able to do it.
Has respawned.
Yeah, we can get here in
We
time.
have
Back it off, back it
response
off. We have the timer now, though. 25.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
back it up, back it up.
That is BS, but alright.
Try not to let them lose off of it.
There is no backing it up.
Your body is under attack. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
Well,
The feed train has no brakes, as Richard said, or somebody said. I think it was Scott, actually.
Yeah, only he's that BM.
Stuck. Allied killing spree.
There you go.
Your binding has been destroyed.
Oh.
No! Oh, that last auto attack.
Shut down.
I got two of them, though.
An enemy has been slain.
We can stall it out just long enough. Then we have better initiation. Which picks people off. I'm gonna immediately rage since they're stacking lots of armor.
Spirit well is under attack. Your spirit well is under attack.
Can we fight that?
No.
Okay.
Your spirit
get the
well
words
On
up.
levels.
Yep.
Mostly caught up except for Scott.
Your spirit well is under attack. The enemy captured
Oh crap, Grumbles just ran by.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Here, you take this. I have a low life expectancy.
We're gonna go clear up top and grab that orange. Make sure that you guys get wards up. We need wards like here and here.
The enemy captured your spirit well.
So we know when they're looking to pick one of us off. We've had a lot of people get picked off by Pluto. Parasite's in 3 minutes.
Alright, let me grab Resolve, hang on.
Well, it's like...
Careful on
another 3
bottom.
minutes.
Yeah, there's a few of them hanging out. If like hell engages on you, it's gonna be sad.
That would be sad.
I'm gonna
Looks
pick up,
like they want to contest that bottom well. I don't think we
Yeah.
can really stop them.
Yeah, I don't know how many of them are here.
Don't be looking to fight that.
It's all of them.
Careful, I don't know. I wouldn't
Got
do
a
it.
flask
Not-
of foresight.
How long
should
until
help us at
that binding
least
respawns?
Spirit well
stay
is
safe
under
from
attack.
blind sides.
A couple minutes.
Yeah.
The enemy captured your spirit well.
I'm gonna grab this orange and then meet you guys. Try to wait until for me to get this orange if they're mostly. Let's go. Oh, it's down. Alright, I'm heading back now.
Okay, we gotta wait for Gasty. Just get this wave cleared.
I'm gonna kind of hover over here so we know if they're coming around from the side.
I like 150 armor now, so he's gonna be able to vaporize me instantly.
Oh, yep, there we are.
I could drop him over. He just queue out.
Yeah, he just sheeped over.
Okay, I'm gonna go clear the lane. You guys stay here.
Let it push in a little more potentially. I don't mind we have a ward here. Yeah, you should be safe. I'm just worried about Moya. Well, careful. They're here.
Yep. Oh crap.
Your binding is under attack.
Should I go in?
No.
No.
Okay.
Your binding has been destroyed.
Who should I even try and go for when we do fight?
Issa.
Yeah,
Issa or Amaranth.
right.
Oh, get Pluto while he crashed. Revenge.
He's just sitting there.
I'm gonna pick up Scott.
You dead, Pluto. You dead.
Heal up, heal up, heal up.
Proc just rebirthed, so he's vulnerable now.
So it does look like our fearless heroes are in a bit of a bind at the moment.
Should be able to burn down Scott.
Allied killing spree.
Yes!
Your binding has respawned.
I hope you guys heard that on the stream.
Scott was not happy about
Yeah,
that.
no, right. Not happy in the least bit, no. So what would you say are some of the challenges you guys encountered early on with this strategy?
It was just that I wasn't able to get rolling. Like I needed they stopped me from starting green, which they expected me to do, and then they also were able to stop me from starting orange, and then they were able to pick me up when I tried to recover here at the money pick. So basically 3 direct like halts in a row, which was unfortunate. Like if any one of those 3 attempts succeeded, I would have been ahead enough to be able to hold my own in their jungle. But as a result, it put me pretty far behind early. I mean, I was able to keep my levels like
dibs.
Okay.
well
I'll just clear
enough
this
that we
lane.
can still stall this out potentially. If we get
We're gonna
if we
win.
all get killed in a team fight, though, it'll be over. They can push, so we need to make sure that we are careful. Make sure you guys get your wards back up inside our jungle.
We're gonna win.
I need to drop this Vanquish
Unless I
or
get-
something else
unless I get
eventually,
caught.
but I can't afford it.
I need
afford to drop
about
it.
75 more Vim for my Valor. Careful, Gasty.
That's the sort of thing we can't really afford. Is
Make watch wards here. We need to put a ward here.
I'm gonna put one there.
Okay.
I don't know if I can even come help you. Ooh, yeah, that should do it.
I really need like 65 more Vim.
Well, it's all
I had
yours.
to blow a lot of things to survive that. That was not a good position to be in.
Careful, Gasty. Let me get some of this.
Yeah, my ult is down from their minute.
Gasty.
They're doing Parasite. Most certainly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry.
I got it.
They're gonna be coming
They're
through
back.
probably our middle jungle once they're done killing Parasite.
Yeah, their back wells are probably worth a lot.
Yeah.
It'd be really hard to get in there. Somebody
I
would have to be
agree.
able to hold 4v5. Like I could do it if we could hold 4v5, but I don't think we can right now.
Their back left just unlocked, so their back right is worth more. So that's one we want to focus on. If we do.
Here they are.
Careful,
Yeah, yeah,
careful.
Your binding
We either give up this binding or try to make a stand here.
I think
my
we
ult's
tried
still
that.
down for 35 seconds.
I think we
I'm
want
gonna
to
drop
wait on the
Vanquish.
Guardian.
your binding is under attack.
Are we fighting here or not? Who's
No,
making
no.
the call?
No,
We're
no,
waiting
no,
for
no.
the Guardian.
By the Guardian.
Yeah. Any disadvantage?
Your binding has respawned. Your binding is under attack.
My ult's up now.
That boss a little bit more time there.
Oh, it's the
Your binding has been destroyed.
So close to grabbing Amaranth.
An ally has been slain. An
Oh,
ally
Chase.
has been slain.
We're pretty low.
He's got a full guardian, so wait for the right time.
Amaranth is really low.
Trying to let him get the first meter if you can avoid it. Ah, they're gonna get it.
Levels flips on cooldown. We can potentially look to engage this.
Careful, Gasty.
No, that's too many mans. He died
My
instantly.
stasis was I wasn't going to stasis off.
I'm up.
So we've got 1.5 bars down. Might be able to salvage this last bar.
I think we can.
Nope. Oh, I mean, sorry, the second bar. The last bar definitely able to salvage though.
An ally has
Fuck.
Shut down.
We're in 1,000 spirits, so it's not a huge threat. Focus on Scott.
Ally has been slain.
Somebody needs a pain. That rebirth is keeping him alive really effectively. Nice.
Good job, Dibs. Oh, Dale so low.
I can
guys
look
can
to
get
I can
him.
look to alt Scott immediately.
Ooh, good stasis.
The base, the Guardian.
Stop those striders.
Oh yeah, we can't fight anymore. We gotta stop these things. We're too low. Sorry, Gasty, throwing you into the bus.
Gasty, we're not with you.
Wow,
Nope.
I failed that dash over that wall.
Gasty, why?
Pluto's back.
Nice.
Buell party. Alright. That Pluto. Kill the striders.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Up in 20.
Your spirit
Parasite
is under attack.
probably just about up as
Your
well.
spirit well is under attack.
Can you get a ward on it, Scott? Potentially, since you have relatively safe.
Is under attack.
The parasite?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Let me see if I can get out of vision of this strider so that they don't see me going in the jungle.
So let's probably at least grab the bottom well, the green buff.
Alright, I see what I can do here. Cal's jungle
Almost
adventure.
20. That'll give me my next spell, which would be nice. Focus on this experience. I'm gonna drop my ward here. We need to make sure we don't get picked off as we're looking to
I got vision.
make our final stand here.
Binding will respawn soon.
Oh, here they are.
Green's up, they should go to fuel.
Yep, I'll start it.
Your team has captured a
Come get it, Buell.
Oh, there, Vex.
Yep, I'm out of here.
Down, but they have
Binding
it?
back up.
There's several top. Careful, guys.
They don't have parasite, so it should be coming up soon. Let's get back and get ready to defend.
Ah, jeez, I want to get back off
They might
this.
try to make a play
I've been
on-
defended.
That binding just come back.
Your binding is under attack.
Guess I just spawned. Got her.
Not with you guys. Oh, good job.
Nice.
That's good.
They're at Predator. I mean, not Predator. Parasite, rather. Sorry.
Yeah, let's go to parasite.
It's still gonna be rough 4v5.
I got rebirth, so let me stay in front, soak up damage.
If we have a ward up, they must be around here somewhere looking to do us, but they're in one of those bushes.
Yep, I don't have a ward up, sorry.
I have a ward. Where do you want it?
In that bush.
I might jump.
Oh, we
on.
aggroed.
Yep,
Oh, what
there
the
they are.
hell? Hold on, I'm getting blue.
We gotta back off, we aggroed it.
Let's sit back up. Alright, we're gonna bomb a bot, clear that wave real quick if I can. Okay, well, we can't
If we
fight that.
lead, they'll just do it.
Yeah,
Cerulean and
They're-
Moya
no,
coming
they're
down
clearing
there.
bot. They're gonna
breaking off the intercept.
We might be able to intercept these people and grab 2 of them.
Yeah, let's try it.
knows-
He just
he knows
started
we're
this.
near.
Oh yeah, he's got the detective potion
Careful,
anyway. He knows.
careful, don't get pulled over the wall by Pluto.
Yeah,
They
back,
almost
back,
certainly have a
back.
ward there. It's up in 25 seconds. We should try to at least stall for that.
Right.
I'm super close to my destruction. I'd like to get that too. I'm not gonna both.
They're doing it. We don't have time.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go.
Have vision of us on the whole way in.
I'm a little late to this party, but I'm coming.
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Wow.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, so close.
Double kill. Enemy killing spree. You have
You're about to
slain
get
an
sheep on you. Oh, I guess not.
binding has
Uh,
been destroyed.
They're really low though, so maybe we can. But our base is getting about to get pummeled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can hold this one.
Lucky
Still
us.
pick Amaranth out of that fight. Let's see what happens to the rest of it.
I mean, they are just stronger 4v4 than we are.
Yeah. I went and stopped Wouldn't stop that
Oh,
Nissa from
Pluto.
getting it
Really
too. She
low.
just threw her ult.
Careful, Gasty.
That Pluto's just bait.
Yeah. Ain't gonna get a hit on him.
They're gonna. I think they're gonna end it here. Yeah, I think so as well.
Kill Pluto. Kill Pluto.
X, get out.
Oh, what a chump.
Baited.
Scott, get out of there as soon as you can. Get out.
It's game over.
Go, 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 go. GG.
Oh well.
It was close. It was. They did a good job of shutting us down early. We were able to like catch up in the mid game due to some like overextension mistakes that they made, but we weren't able to catch up enough to start winning those 4v4s, which is really what we needed to do. Because I was taking their carry out of the fight, but the resulting 4v4 we weren't able to win.
Well, that's unfortunate. What do you guys think? Should I just go ahead and give out the key anyways?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was well thought. It was
You
well
know,
thought.
it was
So,
well fought. I mean, we don't want to disappoint everybody just because you guys didn't win.
It's true. It's because we're big derpers.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll give out a 200 use beta key, just because you tried something new and brave. How's that?
It's true. Well, we've
Yeah.
done this successfully before.
Oh, okay.
It's not super new, but it does require.
It-
It's risky because like if you snowball early with it, if you get that like if the third jungler is able to kind of steal their jungle and keep his level up, then you're in a massively superior position because you have basically all 5 members of your team are higher level.
Right.
And you've denied them, in addition to them sharing experience, you've denied their jungler a little bit as well.
So I did notice something with your team comp. Like you had very little CC. I mean, pretty much the only notable CC I can see on your team is actually on the Kel with his
I don't
his
know. I mean,
ult
we're
stun.
decently CC heavy. Like Kel has a bunch of CC. We have a flip and a AoE slow on Buell. I have an AoE stun and the like drop down suppress.
No.
Oh, wait,
Fuel-
Buell
Fuel was not
he was Varian. He was
Oh,
Varian,
right.
yeah.
The icon looks
So
just
you
like Fuel.
we have your suppress and everything else. I think that like you do
Zyro
notice.
was the flipping man.
Yeah, they had a bit more CC. It looked like between.
Yeah, they had more CC, but we had more damage. It's just that we were just really far behind. So,
Okay.
like, under equal footing, we would have been able to shred their tanks, but their tanks, you saw, were like 4 or 5 levels ahead of us because like our early game went so poorly.
Okay.
So it was really hard to shred through those tanks.
That big lead in
Alrighty.
the early prides that they got really hurt us really bad.
Well, we all do know pride equals win. So, all right, guys. So, guys, if I can get you to scooch over really quickly here.
There you go.
We're going to take some questions, and while we take some questions, we have about what? I need you to scooch over more than that, sir. Sorry, I have to get into the keyboard. That's the only reason why. So, we're going to take some questions. So, if you do have questions, let me actually refresh this page here. For some reason, the dashboard on this computer is frozen. So let's see if we can start getting some chat on this one. Maybe the chat will show up. There it goes.
There it goes.
All right, yeah. So yeah, right now the servers are down, guys. We don't actually. The servers are not up until July 12th. Are we going to be at PAX? That's a good question. We'll talk about that later. All right. So while we're doing this, if you have a question for Gasty, he is the lead player systems designer here. So go ahead and put a Q in front of a colon in front of your question, and we can ask the questions while I get this 200 use key ready. In the meantime, if you are wanting to have a chance at winning one of these keys, make sure that you're registered at waystonegames.com. And once your account is registered and set up, and I'm going to go ahead and hang up the Skype call. Bye, guys.
Goodbye to my Skype friends.
All right.
Not to you guys.
So once you register there, you should be able to actually enter the key there. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get this together. And while we're doing that, let's see if they have any questions. How do the bindings respawn? That's a good question.
The bindings respawn sequentially, so the second binding, for example, will not start to respawn until the first binding is fully respawned, and then each binding just has a respawn time. So like the binding closest to the Guardian is a 4-minute respawn timer, so 4 minutes go by, that binding respawns, then it starts a 7-minute respawn timer for the tier 2 binding. When that one respawns, then it starts a 12-minute respawn timer for the the outmost binding.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's make sure that's there. Okay. Colto Shaper. Have we started a tutorial program to help new players? So we don't have a new player like an onboarding game right now in the game, although we know that is definitely something we need. Any thoughts on the like a newbie program?
It'll happen, certainly. I mean, like we've said time and time again, our focus, because this beta is so extremely closed and small, we're able to kind of focus on saying, hey, we're going to, first things first, we're going to make the best game we can, and we're going to bring in people with some degree of mobile experience so they're not totally lost. our next steps going forward, once we have a really fun game, will be to start coming on with more of the on-ramping experiences that you would expect. Start getting some of the tutorials in, start getting some more, some greater communication around just kind of how the game works and the login flow and all those kind of on-ramping experiences you would expect. So that'll come with time for sure.
Okay. Hey guys, I have one arm. Do you have any support for reassigning keybinds in the game? I'm not sure if he's serious or not, but I mean wouldn't be unheard of actually. Brad, who's your friend who?
I play with pencils.
The play with what's his name? Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, the guy who's like had like a no hands pentakill, literally no hands pentakill, because he plays with his feet and his pencil and a pencil in his mouth and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were actually talking to him, and he was like, "Hey, I had trouble playing Dongate because I have these needs where I need to rebind certain keys," and we were like, "Hey, man, we totally hear you, and we're working on. I believe we've actually done the changes that he required, which was the ability to rebind the buttons, the left and right mouse click, which I believe you can do now. So yeah, if there's any key binding related issues that any of you have that you want to see added, let us know. Post on the forums, post on Reddit. We'll try to add them for you.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put the beta key up in the video here. So the way it works is that we have 200 uses on this key. The first 200 people who get the key get in the beta.
Once you're in, right here. Can we do one of those cool?
We can do one of the cool frame things. So.
Yeah. That's the
Are
best
you
part
ready?
about being on the internet.
Are you ready? Hold on.
Making funny poses. All right. Okay. Here we go.
Ready?
Here we go. Do it.
1,
Make it happen.
2,
right
3.
Here.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. There
it
we go.
is. Come play our game.
Come play our game.
It's a good time.
Use the beta key.
Go
faster.
We're still going.
We're still going. We gotta hold it up.
All right. All right.
We gotta hold it up
there
here.
There it goes. Oh, come on, kill us. There it goes.
We gotta hold it. Let's see.
Redeem it. Let's see.
Redeem that key. I think that people were not expecting us to do it this quickly. They're like going, "Oh my god!"
That's true. All right.
Struggling.
It's over. The dream's dead.
No, wait. No. Here we go. I'm waiting for people to go, got it, got it, got it, got it. There's going to be a lot of people going, got it. See, there's the first one,
it's
yes.
Happening. It's that nice
Ooh,
dream
got it, yes, I got it, yes. Woo, 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 woo. Ha, 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 ha.
So to everybody who did just get in, welcome aboard. We're excited to have you come play our game. Please be very, very proactive in letting us know what you think, what you like, what you'd like to see changed. We're very receptive to that. We're making this game with you guys to try to be the best it can be. In fact, a lot of the changes we've already made came from suggestions or comments from the community. So please be very vocal. We hang out in IRC a lot at hashtag Dongate or whatever the IRC nomenclature is. We hang out on Reddit. We hang out on our official forums.
QuakeNet IRC.
QuakeNet IRC, yeah. So.
We are on our subreddit pretty frequently. It's /r/Dongate. And if you're in the beta, you can post on the forums, all that fun stuff. And then, of course, follow us on Twitter. At the Dongate. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/thedongate. And follow this channel. You'll get a notification every time I go live if you have your Twitch set up that way. So, let's see here. Is that Nova in the background? Nova in the background?
Probably not. I don't know who that is. So.
Not sure who Nova is.
Maybe.
That's Zyrule. That's Zyrule in the background. Yes. Okay, so keep going with the questions. Why did you decide on using power for both physical and magic damage?
So there is, I'll give the short answer here. If you want the long answer, I actually posted it on the forums. It might be easier to find if you go to moba/champion.com, though. I know it was reposted there. If you scroll down a little bit on that website, you'll be able to see the full explanation. But the reason for it is basically for balancing. For balancing reasons, it necessitated both physical and magical damage. Primarily to allow for different types of damage to be successful. Sustained damage has different mitigation requirements than burst damage. So we needed to have different damage types, but we found that the way that you dealt, or the way that, while we needed different damage types, the way that that damage type scaled was, it was not important to come from two different sources. So basically we condensed them into one to allow for more build versatility, so that more items could be viable on more shapers, but we kept two damage types, even though we only have one damage scaling source for balance reasons.
Skarn says, I really appreciate the reply on disability, guys. We'll try and give you feedback based on my needs as a disabled gamer. So cheers. So he was serious. And that's good to hear. By the way, have you ever heard of Able Gamers before?
I have.
You have. Great organization.
It is, for sure.
I'm hopefully, we'll have a chance to work with them down the road on this project. But I've worked with them before on other games. So really good organization. If you happen to be a gamer who has disabilities, no matter what it is, I would definitely recommend checking out ablegamers.org.
Yeah.
Great organization.
Sure.
Let's see here. Dead Moon 81 is asking, what gave you the idea for the Spirit Wells?
The Spirit Wells came from the origins of the MOBA genre or action RTS genre, which is RTSs. We wanted to incorporate the concept of a economy line and kind of global economy control into MOBAs for a couple reasons. One, it allowed us to introduce another interesting strategic objective that was global in nature, which allowed for more skillful players to do really cool kind of impactful maneuvers just personally. And it affects their whole team, so it allows for a single individual to kind of make large impacts to their entire team. And additionally, it's a cool strategic element, which is also really fun to watch. I mean, one of the cool things about the ARTS or MOBA genre is that they're becoming this large competitive phenomenon, and they're a lot of fun to watch. I mean, I go home and I bring on, I'll watch the Invitational or I'll watch the LCS instead of watching, football or whatever, right? It's a spectator experience. And one of the things as we were designing Dawngate is that we were trying to make sure it had very, very exciting elements to watch as well. So things like economy line harassment, sweeping in, destroying worker lines is one of the elements which is also not only fun to play, but it's also really fun to watch, which is another one of the design decisions behind it.
What are your thoughts on melee gladiator viability?
We want to increase it. Right now, it is really, really tough to be a melee gladiator. We're doing tests internally in a variety of different ways. We have like 5 to 10 different things that we're individually testing right now to try to help increase melee lane viability.
So somebody's asking, any thoughts on making items with active abilities on it? Now, that's just, to clarify that, in Dawngate, we have removed active abilities from items. What are your thoughts on, our design philosophy behind that, why we did that?
So this is a question that I see asked quite often, and the answer to it is that our goal is to not remove anything. We've simply divorced the passive stats from the active effects on items. So any effect that you may see on a traditional active item, we've tried to move to the spellbook. And the reason for this is to allow greater flexibility in different characters having access to different spells, right? So to take an example from LoL, a AD carry in LoL is not able to get the Zanya's Hourglass stasis effect, right? Because simply there's tons of scenarios where you may want that effect, but simply because the stats are just not allowing you to do it, right? We wanted to basically divorce stats from actives to allow for just cooler builds and cooler plays by all characters, and allow them to kind of choose their active abilities based on the situation and not based on what stats they need.
Yeah, actually, as a player, I actually really appreciate that. Like you said, I don't play middle lane, in League, so I don't ever get to use that stasis ability, and it's kind of nice to have that flexibility coming over to Dawngate, to take stasis on a tank character.
Yeah, for sure. It allows. I mean, those abilities are fun. And there's tons of situations where you may want to pick one. So.
Yep. So I did see a question about if once you get in the beta, how long is that key good for? It's good forever. Once you're in, you're in. So we had a question earlier. We'll be chased a lot. How did we come up with our item system? So for those who aren't familiar with the Dawngate item system, as opposed to taking 2 items and combining them into another items and taking that item and combining it with another item to get kind of an ultimate item, we do something a little bit differently. Our item system, instead of that, you buy a single item, and that single item can actually branch into several different superior items, and then that superior item can branch into a slightly more limited selection of legendary items. So what was our philosophy and our mindset behind actually kind of flipping that on its head, so to speak?
So the item system design came from a couple kind of core principles that we wanted to really support, which was, one of them was versatility in different builds. So what we wanted was to be able to say, okay, I know I'm going to want offensive-oriented nature. I mean, that last game you saw, I picked up a couple just like basic power items towards the end of my build, and I wasn't really sure where I was going to go with those yet. I wanted it to be reactionary based on the situation at hand. So instead of having a mathematical optimal build, it's like, oh, I'm always going to build item X, Y, Z basically in all circumstances, regardless of what's happening, which is something you see on some archetypes in other games. We really wanted to be able to support it to be very reactionary to the situation at hand. So depending on who's getting fed, I can take an item and I can kind of branch it into different ways. I can be like, oh, I need the magic resistance flavor of this item, or maybe I need the armor flavor of this item. It allows it to be a little bit more reactionary to the game at hand, while still maintaining kind of a common theme where it's like, oh, I want something offensive or I want something defensive. In addition to that, we also wanted to be able to reduce the total number of items in the game without sacrificing strategic depth. So the system allows us to have a smaller total subset of items than you would require in a combinatorial system, because you require less subcomponents, which is a good thing for accessibility, because now the knowledge burden there is reduced. We only have 70 items as opposed to 150, even though we have the same number of kind of viable legendary components you might see in an endgame build.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, it is a little bit after 2:30, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. That's like what 8 p.m. 20:00. 2,000 hours Central European summertime. Sorry, listening to the commentary going on in the second game back there behind us, which just ended. So, thank you very much for tuning in today. Thanks for watching. Congratulations, everybody who got into the beta today. Don't forget that we do not have a test this Friday, but we'll be back starting with 2 tests every weekend on July 12th. But this weekend we are off for 4th of July, so we're going to go shoot explosives into the sky and eat lots of meat and other 4th of July-y stuff, right?
Yep.
So until next time, thank you very much for tuning in, and you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.